Ahoy, mateys! Prepare to set sail with Captain Stormbeard and his trusty parrot, Polly, for a swashbuckling adventure beneath the waves where they search for the lost treasure of the sunken city of Atlantis. But beware, for dangerous foes and treacherous traps await. Will Captain Stormbeard rise to the challenge, or will he fall victim to the mysteries of the deep? Join us and find out. Our story begins on a misty morning as Captain Stormbeard and his crew prepare to set sail from Tortuga. After a hearty breakfast of scurvy dogs and grog, they set their course to the open sea. As the ship sails, Polly, perched on Captain Stormbeard's shoulder, suddenly squawks, "Land ho!" In the distance, they spy a mysterious island shrouded in mist. As they approach, they realize it's uncharted and covered in lush vegetation. "Let's go explore," says Captain Stormbeard, always up for an adventure. As they venture deeper into the island, they stumble upon an ancient cave hidden behind a waterfall. Inside, they discover a bottle containing a mysterious map. "Ahoy, me hearties," booms a voice from above. They turn to see a rope ladder descending from the ceiling and two shadowy figures emerge, none other than the infamous pirate captains, Blackfin and Red. "So, they found the map," says Captain Blackfin, his eyes gleaming with greed. "Hand it over and maybe we'll let ye live." "Never!" cries Captain Stormbeard. He unfolds the map, revealing a path leading to the sunken city of Atlantis, said to be filled with untold riches. But the map is incomplete, with several pieces missing. "To get the rest of the map," says a voice from behind them, "they must solve the riddles of the seven seas." They turn to see a wise old hermit crab holding a piece of parchment. With that cryptic clue, Captain Stormbeard and his crew set off on a thrilling race against time and treacherous foes to find the lost treasure of Atlantis. First, they must navigate through a field of giant seahorses without waking them up. Polly, being small enough to slip through the seaweed, volunteers to scout ahead. She tiptoes through the seagrass, narrowly avoiding the slumbering seahorses until she reaches the other side. "All clear," she squeaks back to her captain. They navigate through a coral reef, battling stinging sea urchins and poisonous jellyfish. Suddenly, the ground beneath them collapses, sending them tumbling into a dark and murky abyss. Luckily, they land in a pile of soft sand, unharmed, but their troubles are far from over. They soon find themselves in a gigantic underwater cave filled with giant octopuses with sharp beaks and venomous ink. Using a harpoon gun, Captain Stormbeard spears one of the octopuses, distracting it long enough for the others to escape its grasp. Dodging more collapsing tunnels, they finally reach the end of the cave. There, nestled in a crevice, they discover an ancient chest containing a piece of the map. But their victory is short-lived. As they turn to leave, the cave entrance collapses, blocking their exit. With no way out, they are trapped in the dark and suffocating underwater cave. "Don't panic," says Captain Stormbeard. "We'll find another way out." Using his cutlass, he hacks at the rock, creating a small opening. Inch by inch, they dig, their hopes slowly fading as their air supply dwindles. Finally, Polly, squeezing through a narrow crack, discovers a secret passage leading to the surface. They emerge gasping for air, only to find themselves in a dense jungle. Following a winding path, they come across a clearing where a beautiful mermaid sits combing her hair. "Please, O wise mermaid," says Captain Stormbeard, "help us find the rest of the map." The mermaid, however, warns them about a nearby underwater cave filled with deadly If they want to pass, they must retrieve her lost comb from the cave. Without hesitation, Captain Stormbeard and his crew dive into the water, battling the ferocious sting. One swipe of their barbed tails could be fatal, but they manage to grab the comb and return it to the grateful mermaid. In return, she gives them another piece of the map, completing the path to the sunken city. But they soon find themselves in a gigantic whirlpool, battling strong currents and crashing waves. Finally, the waters calm and they find themselves in a breathtaking underwater city. Towering coral structures adorned with colorful fish surround them. Suddenly, a giant squid with tentacles like iron hooks tries to crush them. Thinking quickly, Finn kicks the lantern from his belt, releasing a swarm of bioluminescent plankton. The squid, blinded and disoriented, thrashes about, giving Captain Stormbeard and his crew time to swim to the surface. Finally, they spot a small opening leading to the sunken city's treasury. Inside, they find chests overflowing with gold, jewels, and ancient artifacts. But their victory is short. As they turn to leave, the ghostly pirates led by Captain Blackfin appear, demanding the treasure for themselves. A fierce battle ensues, swords clashing and cutlasses flashing. Captain Stormbeard, outnumbered and surrounded, is wounded and falls to the ground. Just when all hope seems lost, Polly swoops down, distracting Captain Blackfin with a well-aimed Squawk. Seizing the opportunity, Captain Stormbeard knocks Blackfin's sword away and pins him to the ground. Defeated, Captain Blackfin and his crew retreat, vowing revenge. Now the treasure is theirs, but there's a twist. Amongst the riches, they find a small wooden box. Inside lies a glowing blue crystal, the magical heart of the ocean. It has the power to control the tides, bringing prosperity to coastal towns or causing massive floods. The choice is now in Captain Stormbeard's hands. Will he keep the treasure or protect the world from its power? What do you think he should do? After careful consideration, Captain Stormbeard decides to preserve the ocean's magic. He leaves the treasure behind, knowing that its power would corrupt those who sought to control it. Instead, he chooses to protect the heart of the ocean, ensuring the balance of nature remains undisturbed. With his decision made, Captain Stormbeard sets sail once more, seeking new adventures and uncharted waters. He may not have found personal riches this time, but he has gained something far more valuable, the knowledge that he has preserved the world's natural wonders for generations to come. And so the legend of Captain Stormbeard continues. A tale of bravery, adventure, and the importance of preserving the world's natural treasures. His name echoes through the ages, inspiring young adventurers to explore the unknown and make a positive impact on the world around them. Thank you for joining Captain Stormbeard on his underwater treasure hunt. If you enjoyed our swashbuckling adventure, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe for more thrilling tales. Until next time, happy sailing, mateys, and remember to always choose courage over fear and adventure over boredom. Now go forth and make your own legends.